Billy Joel. Billy remembers the first time he heard himself on the radio.
It was in the early 70s. I'd made recordings before the early 70s, but they never got played on the radio. And I think it was Captain Jack or something that had been recorded before I actually made the album with Captain Jack on it. It was a live concert in Philadelphia or something. And we're driving along, and I hear my song on the radio, Captain Jack. That's me. And the guy even says, and now a song by a young man named Billy Joel called Captain Jack. And pulled the car over to the side of the road, and I'm jumping up and down outside of the car, yelling at the cars going by. That's my song on the radio. That's me. I'm on the radio. And I'm jumping up and down, whacking on the top of the car, freaking out. That's me. That's my voice. I'm hearing me on the radio. It was like an out-of-body experience. Yeah, it was a thrill. It was a real thrill. When Led Zeppelin's first album came out in 1969, and I got the Led Zeppelin album, and it just pulverized me when I heard this. It was like hearing Beethoven's Ninth Symphony for the first time. The first song, in the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be in a boom, boom, da, ba, boom, ba, 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 ba. John Bonham, great drummer. Jimmy Page, virtuoso guitar player, almost like a classical orchestra, self-contained within his guitar playing. John Paul Jones and Robert Plant. I mean, what a great band. Probably my favorite band for that whole era from 1969 to the mid-70s. I was a huge Led Zeppelin fan. I still listen to their stuff to this day. Actually, when we do a sound check at one of my shows, we don't really play my stuff. We play Led Zeppelin. Liberty was a really good drummer, still is a good drummer. When I met up with him, it was during the making of the Turnstiles album. And he played the way I wanted somebody to play. He had a lot of energy. He knew his rock and roll. He had come from the same background I did. We were both in rock and roll bands, and he hit the drums hard, and I wanted that. He had the right energy. He was great on stage, and I'm really glad I got to work with him. I had a dog when I was a boy. I had cats for years because it was tough having a dog if you were going to be on the road a lot. You can't leave a dog. You have to be with the dog. So many, many years I had cats, and either who I was married to at the time or a housekeeper would take care of the cat if I was gone. But over the last 20 years, I've had dogs. Got dogs again. And I didn't write about my dogs. I just lost my favorite dog, my pug, Sabrina, who was the greatest friend I had for a long time. She was a really, really good animal, a good friend. And I miss her. I do. But I never wrote a song about her. It would be hard to write a song about her. I don't think I could. Maybe an instrumental piece. The earlier albums were mostly written from a songwriter who wasn't the singer point of view. I started out, I'll just be a songwriter for other artists. And that was pretty much Cold Spring Harbor going into Piano Man. And then when I got to the Turnstiles album, I was confident about it. I was more confident about it. I said, wait a minute, I have something to say. I miss New York. I'm going to write New York State of Mind. I'm leaving L.A. I'm going to say goodbye to Hollywood. This is not songs for other people. These are songs that I'm singing for me, And then it all culminated in the last album, River Dreams, where I said, these are the last words I have to say. So you're going from Turnstiles, which, wait a minute, I think I do have something important to say about what's going on in my life. And then by the time I got to the last time, I said, I've told you enough, that's all I'm telling you.